We have a clash of heirs for you today. Who gets the money when a billionaire passes away? Watch till the end to find out in this episode of Clash of Heirs, Steve Jobs. Clash of Heirs is a show where we use the rich and famous to explain to everybody else how inheritance law really works. In the red corner, we have Steve Jobs' wife. In the blue corner, we have Steve Jobs' kids. We are looking at what happens when a person dies with what lawyers call a surviving spouse and kids from a prior relationship. Who is an heir? Who gets the money? Who gets the house? Will Steve Jobs' wife end up getting kicked out of her own home? Now you get to play the role of a probate estate inheritance lawyer. Do you know your heir law? Find out in this billionaire Clash of Heirs. I created a website called jovalentino.com. It has free forms heirs can use today. Now, let's see who gets the money in this Clash of Heirs. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs created Apple. He gave us the iPhone. He gave us the iPad. May Steve Jobs rest in peace. Steve's personal life included a blended family. When Steve was younger, he had his first child, Lisa Brennan-Jobs, with Kristen Brennan. They were high school sweethearts who had an on-again, off-again relationship. When Kristen became pregnant with Lisa, Steve initially denied being the father. He claimed he was sterile. He claimed he was infertile. He was 23 years old. Later on, Steve acknowledged that Lisa was his daughter eventually. Later, Steve married Laurene Powell Jobs. She has been recognized as one of the most powerful women in the world. They have 3 children together, Reed, Aaron, and Eve. Let's play Clash of Heirs. We are using the law of the land in 42 states of the USA. We are treating Steve Jobs as he did not have a last will and testament or trust, because that's what most people do. Zip, zero, zilch. Who is going to get some of Steve Jobs' billionaire money? Let's start with Kristen Brennan. Krissa is the mother of Steve's first daughter. Does she get an inheritance for being Steve Jobs' baby mama? No! Baby mamas are never heirs unless you marry them. Is Laurene Powell Jobs an heir? She is his wife. Yes, absolutely, she's an heir. She's a billionaire. Damn! What about Laurene Powell Jobs' kids? Reed, Aaron, and Eve. Are these 3 heirs too? Their mom is an heir. She is Steve's wife, but do they get anything? If you said yes, you're right. If you want to know why, just hang on a little bit further so that we break it down. Let's look now at Lisa Brennan-Jobs. So what if she's the daughter of Steve's baby mama? Is Lisa an heir? If you said yes, you're right. Lisa is an heir too. So how have you done so far? Hang on, because we've got a couple more for you. How do these billions get split up? We have 5 heirs here. We have Laurene Powell Jobs, Steve's wife. We also have her kids, Reed, Aaron, and Eve. Lastly, we have Lisa Brennan-Jobs. Laurene Powell Jobs is Steve's wife. She's not going to get all the money though. Do you know why though? Is it because of Lisa Brennan-Jobs? If you said yes, you're right. If Steve Jobs had never had Lisa Brennan-Jobs, then Steve Jobs and Laurene Powell Jobs would have had all their kids together. Laurene Powell Jobs would be the sole heir, getting 100% of this billionaire estate. So do these billions of dollars get split into 5 parts equally, where each one gets 1/5 equally? If you said no, you're right. The heirs are not going to be splitting this money in 5 parts. The law gives Laurene Powell Jobs more money than the other heirs. We know now that Laurene's going to get more than 1/5, but how much more? Does Laurene get 2/5, 3/5, or half of all the money? If you said half, you're right. Laurene gets half, and all of Steve Jobs' kids split the other half in equal shares. My name is Jesus Orlando Valentino. You can call me J.O. Valentino. I am a scholarship award-winning, record-breaking lawyer. For the past 8 years, I've helped hundreds of heirs with their estates. Now, I was just asked this week to rewrite Florida heir law to help make it better for everybody. Can Laurene Powell Jobs protect herself from getting kicked out of her own house though? This is very important for Laurene Powell Jobs to consider. I put together a whole video breaking it down. If Laurene plays all of her cards right, she can protect herself from getting pushed around by Steve's kids. Her stepkid could be really nasty to her. Click on this next video and we'll see you in the next one. You can do your inheritance from home using the forms available at jovalentino.com. Remember, don't do fraud when filling out your legal forms. You can go to jail. I've seen it and it ain't pretty. Click here to continue.